was interesting. What did you make of his vibe overall?
I think something mentally wrong with him. I don't think he's like all the way there mentally. I think he's crazy.
Legit?
That's my opinion. Yeah, I think he's legit crazy. I think something really wrong with him, but that's what make him dangerous. I think them the guys is the most dangerous people. Them delusional, crazy people who want to be the best and want their spot at greatness. So I gotta respect it, but I think something is definitely off with him.
When it comes to it, competition is competition, man. This is competition and currency, you know, and you can't be friends in this game. I don't see it. I think that's what makes them soft. It's what makes our era a little bit fragile. So I think the guys like myself that still carry that with the heart of a champion and holding the Ring Magazine world title, I think that maybe we have a different form of looking at it and make boxing.
During a live interview, Stevenson didn't hold back. He approached the situation bluntly, addressing Teofimo Lopez directly with his perspective.
I don't carry it that way.
But you're in my way.
The mentality is never going to be that way.
But you're in my way. But you're in my way. So
No.
I gotta move you out my way. That's how I look at this.
Nope.
Ain't nobody taking food off my table. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I'll tell you this, though. You bit more than you could chew.
It's cool. You can feel that way.
For sure.
But come fight night, you're gonna realize this is a lot different than being on the outside than being inside of there.
As they all say.
Okay. I'm slow, right?
Mentally.
Oh my God, mentally. Okay. I'm talking about I'm slow in the boxing ring, right?
Mentally.
I'm talking about the boxing ring, what you was talking about. I'm slow, right?
Mentally.
Okay, you're gonna see. I promise you.
Shakur openly admitted that something seems mentally unusual about Teofimo, describing him as crazy, in the way only fighters can recognize. It wasn't meant to insult, but to signal caution, because that unpredictable mindset is precisely what makes him a threat in the ring. In that moment, raw honesty carried more weight than any typical trash talk.
Feel the same way watching him as an amateur?
I'll be honest. I'm gonna be real honest. He was a lot better younger.
Oh, he was better when he was younger?
Especially at the JOs, Junior
I was
Olympics.
whooping ass.
You were whooping feet, yo.
All right. He was crazy with it?
Yeah, he was mad nice.
You don't think he developed enough power or something?
It's not about the power. I think that he just focusing too much on one arsenal.
What, the defense?
The defense.
Yo, don't tell me too much, because I don't want you to say that you told me the game plan, you gave this, so I don't want no excuses. So don't say too much.
All right, Canelo Crawford.
No, I could give him that. I could tell him all the game plans and everything, because a true master in anything in boxing, the sport, you got to master yourself. You got to learn how to beat yourself. So if I give you all the tools on how to beat me, and I beat you,
I already know how to beat you, bro.
Nobody beat me.
I already know how to beat you.
Shakur pointed out that being unpredictable can be a powerful tool when harnessed correctly. But he didn't sugarcoat things when the topic shifted to skill levels. He made it clear that if Teofimo ever faced Terence Crawford, it would not end well for Teofimo. No exceptions.
He's talking about, like, once he gets through you, then he wants Crawford, names like that. How do you think he would do against someone like Terence at this point?
I think he gets knocked out.
Can't even hang with him.
Yeah, he's too little. Bud is too big for him.
Right. As far as skills, though, do you think he's on par with the likes of Terence?
I'm not going to say he's on a Terence Crawford level of skills, but he's very skillful. He got a lot of things with him that puts him at a high level.
What adds extra weight to the moment is looking back. An old clip from December 2018 reveals that the respect between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez was genuine, built on real admiration, long before the high-stakes tension emerged.
What is it so special about Shakur?
The way he is, he's just technical, you know? He's very smart when he's in there. You know, he's still young. We're both the same age, 20 years old. But we got
championships and high stakes shift the dynamic. That's what gives this rivalry its real intensity. It's not based on manufactured drama. It's rooted in mutual knowledge, self-assurance, and two world-class fighters fully aware of the threat the other poses.
Shakur, you know, he's getting up there, so his name speaks for itself. You know, he's a 2016 silver medalist. So, you know, and one of the best in that far in the amateurs in USA. So it speaks for itself. Shakur Stevenson is here for the present and the future.
Then Terence Crawford steps into the conversation, and this is where it gets unintentionally amusing. He starts by giving every fighter his usual respectful nod, only to turn around and label a Teofimo matchup as a trash fight. It's delivered like he's casually passing on leftovers. No anger, no ranting, just blunt honesty. Coming from someone as precise and respected as Crawford, that kind of truth lands heavier than any typical trash talk.
Great. Tank Davis. Great. Pitbull Cruz. Great.
Teofimo Lopez.
Trash.
7-8.
Great.
Goose.
Great.
Stella.
Great.
And your opponent this weekend.
Right after Crawford delivers those calmly brutal takes, the energy shifts into total chaos when Ryan Garcia joins the conversation. Listening to Ryan is always a mix of sharp analysis and pure group chat vibes. It feels exactly like how fighters hash out matchups off camera. No suits, no filters, just predictions flying around like it's poker night. And when Ryan singles out Shakur Stevenson to win by decision, it's not a casual guess. It's a breakdown, showing the fight plays out like chess before any real damage happens.
All right, Shakur, I know we were, going at it right now, but I do have you beating him. I do see that your style, he can't quit. Oh, sorry, damn, I cussed myself. My
And
bad.
you're on
Damn,
the
my
show.
bad.
That's a second leg for you.
That's a fine, yo. That's a fine.
But there, I gotta say one thing, Teofimo does got that rock on him. He has that one punch power. I see that. You fought a little different with what's his name, Cepeda. Do you think you're gonna fight that same way, or it's gonna be a little different? I see it a little different, but
when I fight Teo, I'm gonna have to fight different that night. I could do it all, bro. I got so much things in my arsenal to where I could do everything that I need to do to come out.
Honestly, I can get behind the main point Ryan is making. Teofimo doesn't bring relentless pressure that forces Shakur to run around the ring. Shakur isn't concerned with a storm of punches. He's watching for precise, sudden strikes, 1 or 2 at a time. And when Ryan mentions things getting messy in the later rounds, it's not a knock on Teofimo, it's insight from experience. He's pointing out that once Shakur figures out the timing, the fight starts to fall apart for his opponent.
Teofimo don't even put pressure like that. How can he be on a pedal bite if he don't put no pressure, real pressure like that?
But Teo could crack a little bit.
Yeah, he could crack, but he's not a pressure fighter.
They both got tough defense, though.
Yeah, Shakur just has to watch for a single shot here, single shot there. He's not going to worry about volume, coming forward, hard-hitting guys. He's going to be watching for 1, 2 shots at a time. Teofimo just doesn't put pressure like that for Shakur to even run.
The funniest thing is how confident everyone sounds while completely contradicting each other. It's like they're wagering lunch money, but debating legacies. One camp insists Shakur will dismantle him, while the other swears Teofimo will land that decisive shot eventually, and neither side is backing down. When Ryan casually throws out the southpaw counterpuncher line like it's game over, you can tell he's picturing a tactical nightmare, not a highlight reel. Agree or not, this isn't clout talk. This is fighters dissecting every inch, every timing cue, and every habit.
That's just what it is. Unless he changes up his whole game plan and his whole fighting style. Which he possibly could and shock me. But at the end of the day, Shakur's going to pick him apart. I can see it, bro. One, Teo don't even do good with counterpunchers. And another thing, he don't even do good with southpaws. And now you got a southpaw counterpuncher? Come on, bro. This is a bad matchup for Teo. Bad matchup.
It's going to be like Sandor Martin all over again.
Right after Ryan breaks it down like a late-night debate, the mood shifts entirely when Teofimo Lopez grabs the mic. This is where confidence ignites into full-on intensity. Listening to him, it's clear this isn't typical trash talk. Teofimo is in total main character mode. He talks about eyes that don't lie, a legacy unfolding in real time, and taking the ring at Madison Square Garden like it's his personal proving ground. And you can see why. When he says he risks everything every fight, with no rematch clauses or safety nets, it's not just bravado. It's a fighter who thrives under pressure instead of cracking. You can hear it in his rhythm, joking one moment, preaching greatness the next, completely composed while everyone else is tense. What makes it so compelling is his mindset. He doesn't shy away from the chaos, he welcomes it. Essentially, he's saying, "This is who I am. If it messes with you, that's on you."
What about this fight? Were there any concessions you have to make, any stipulations that are of interest? Is there a rematch clause in this?
No rematch clause. We risk it all the time. No need for a rematch clause. Oh my goodness, man, this thing means everything to me. This is just another fighter, another column into my own pedigree, to my own style. This is what it is. And what better way than here at Madison Square Garden? This will be number 10 fighting here in the Mecca. This will be number 5 in the big room. So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. And nevertheless, man, I want more. Let's see who we get after this. We just got to keep it going, man. We're not even in our prime yet. You know I said it earlier, but we're not in our prime.
And that's classic Teofimo. When he's comfortable embracing unpredictability, that's exactly when he becomes dangerous. I also love how he keeps coming back to growth, highlighting footwork, lessons learned, and evolution. This fight isn't just about taking down Shakur Stevenson. It's about leveling himself up once again. That underdog edge is still there too, the part where he questions why boxing keeps underestimating him, why he's always the overlooked fighter until the lights hit. You can feel that hunger. His confidence isn't polished or tidy. It's raw, a bit chaotic, but rooted in self-belief. And when he talks about future matchups, even dropping Devin Haney into the mix, it's clear this isn't just about one night. This is a statement campaign. You might not agree with every word, but one thing is obvious. He isn't stepping into the ring just to survive. He's there to make the story bend in his favor.
Say it to you guys. If you want to be liked in boxing, be good at it. If you want to be loved in boxing, be great at it. Or be the best at it. But if you want to be hated in boxing, be the greatest at it. It's just point blank period. And I think that's what it is. And what it comes down to is that they got to bring a lightweight to come over here and try to take and dethrone Teofimo because they got no other options. I'm excited for this whole thing. And whether they get it right or wrong, at the end of the day, the right person's going to win that night. And
right after Teofimo finishes speaking, like a man already envisioning the headlines, the conversation takes a strategic turn when Abel Sanchez steps in. Now, it's not about energy or bravado. It's about chess on the canvas. Listening to Abel, you can tell it's that old-school trainer mindset where emotions are checked at the door. He's essentially saying, this fight isn't about who yells the loudest in the build-up. It's about distance, discipline, and who loses composure first. From his perspective, Shakur Stevenson has the edge if he stays composed, maintains control, and turns the ring into a calculated geometry lesson. But Abel isn't giving Teofimo a free pass either. He makes it clear, if Teofimo tries any tricks, he'll face a stare-down no one wins. Teofimo has to adapt, apply pressure early, force Shakur out of his comfort zone, and flip the script.
Shakur's a great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him. But I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you and he wants to counterpunch. He's gonna have to be a different guy this time. He's gonna have to attack. He's gonna have to be leading the fight, or else it's gonna be a boring fight. I don't think it'll be a boring fight, but if he sits back and waits for Shakur's gonna wait for him, it's not gonna be exciting. But I think Teofimo will attack. I think Teofimo has to attack. I think Teofimo has to do what Zepeda did, except for Teofimo's a lot more talented than Zepeda.
And this is where it gets really intriguing. Abel isn't forecasting fireworks, he's forecasting tension. A fight where both fighters take rounds, exchange big moments, and leave fans debating by round 8. When he calls it a draw, that's when you really sit up and pay attention, because that's not a safe prediction. It's chaotic. A draw means no one fully dominates, no one gets humiliated, and everyone walks away with questions instead of answers. I love how he describes Shakur as a fighter almost too skilled for his own fame. The Andre Ward comparison says it all. If Teofimo applies pressure the right way, Shakur could look brilliant while still making the audience uneasy. And for Teofimo, Abel emphasizes that just the name Shakur Stevenson is enough to push him to peak performance at 140. No shortcuts, no half measures.
Well, I think that, honestly, I see a draw. I don't know why I see a draw, but I just see them both having great rounds and giving us the kind of fight that I think the public is looking for.
I know for a while there we were hearing that Teo might be moving up to 147. Are you surprised that he's still hanging around at 140? I mean, would you want to see him move up?
No, I think the challenge of the name Shakur is going to make him make the weight just the way he has to. I don't think he'll sacrifice, because I think he knows that he's going to have to be in tip-top shape physically and emotionally to be able to beat Shakur. No, I'm happy that he's there because he's fighting a big name. He's getting in there with what the fans.
Here's the takeaway. This isn't just a story of excitement versus dullness. It's a battle of pressure versus patience. If Teofimo comes at Shakur the way he needs to, it forces Shakur to reveal every layer of his skill set. If he doesn't, what you witness is a masterclass that casual fans might not fully grasp until years later. And when a seasoned trainer like Abel can't pick a winner and predicts a draw, that isn't uncertainty. It's recognition of just how razor-thin this matchup is. Stack it all together. The camps, the confidence, the mental games, and the wildly different predictions. And it's clear we're not looking at a simple win or lose scenario. This could be a night that reshapes how both fighters are perceived. Shakur is banking on control, composure, and timing, while Teofimo is relying on pressure, self-belief, and that unpredictable spark that can change a fight in an instant. Around the sport, respected voices are split right down the middle.
It's criticized for not being, quote, exciting. What do you think of that?
I think that Shakur is the kind of fighter that's so good that kind of like Andre Ward was.
I was just going to say Andre, yeah.
He's so good that he doesn't really have to work that hard. A guy like Teofimo is gonna make him work hard. A guy like Teofimo could make Shakur look like $1 million because he's gonna press him. Shakur's gonna have to use his skills, which are immense, and it's gonna make for a great fight. And we're gonna see if well, at least I will see anyway, if Shakur is the star that I think he is, he just doesn't understand himself.
Some people see a technical showcase, others see pure chaos, and some even call it a draw. That uncertainty is exactly what makes this matchup so compelling. This isn't just hype, it's genuine boxing tension, the kind that builds with every round and has fans debating before the final bell even sounds. Now it's your turn. Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's break it down. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters. Catch you in the next video.